You know, as a kid, we all have accidents, but I've only ever shit myself at a water park once.
Thankfully, I have not.
But I'm blaming mine on an adult, okay? Was, I don't remember, I believe under the age of 10. And a grown adult is the reason I shit myself at Waterworld. And let me explain.
Right now, I'd like to say my condolences because it is a huge fear of mine to have done that.
It has traumatized me, and probably the worker who had to clean up that
Oh no.
trailing long incident. To begin, going to Waterworld, if you haven't gone to Waterworld, it is like a fantabulous place in Colorado that apparently like no one knows of, I feel of, but if you know it, it's like amazing. And there are some amazing rides there, and then there's like meh rides. But it's water. I was a kid and it was my first time. I was excited to go to Waterworld. And so we were there for I don't know how long. Quite a few mini hours, and it was a very packed day. And we were standing in line for like all these rides, and after each one you had to run to the next place to try and get in line, and then it was like an hour or two wait. Whatever I ate that day said that it was having enough, but I continued riding the water rides, and that part may be my fault. I can't blame that one necessarily on anyone else. But when it came down time that everyone was done doing the rides, we settled in like the main area, and that place had bathrooms. The unfortunate part is those bathrooms had lines as long as the rides. Like, this bathroom only had one stall. Like, I swear, I don't know what public bathroom only has one stall, but this thing had uno. Like, that was it. We were in a very long line for a very long time, and I had already waited kind of probably past the time that I should have, so this, what probably was once solid, had curdled into something unholy inside my gut. But we waited, and then there was one single gentleman in front of me who was standing there with his kid who only had to pee, and I repeat, this place just had one stall, no urinals.
Wait, let me ask. Did your kid brain think it had one stall, but when you look back at it now, did it maybe have more?
There was one line, and the kid in front of me only had to pee. I'm pretty sure there was
How tiny
just...
were these bathrooms?
You're making me question some reality here. I should imagine a urinal because it's a public bathroom, but...
Oof, I hope they have more now.
The reason I hold this content is because the kid in front of me only had to pee. Because this is what happened. We are standing in line, and I am second in line. The person comes out of the stall, and I hear the kid in front of me say to his dad he just has to pee really badly. And I speak up in the last moment of desperation, saying, "Sir, I am about to explode. May I use the restroom in front of your kid since he just has to pee?" I am like a 9-year-old or something younger, acting like a very civilized human being to my remembrance of this situation. And this man whips around, looks down at me, and says, "Wait your turn." And as his kid enters that stall, everything exited me, and I go running. I decided not to stick in one spot, as I probably should have, and I go running. So there is no longer just one area that needs cleanup. It's cleanup on aisle everything. The whole trek back to where my family had their towels laid out, I ran dripping that whole way. And I blame this gentleman to this day because I swear that kid only had to pee. I can swear I remember the kid saying it's okay, and just this stern man's face of, Wait your turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Here's the question. If he had let you go ahead of the kid, do you still think you would have made it in time?
Probably not, but Jesus Christ. I was a
I was
child.
questioning if you would make it too.
Probably not, but I laid my heart out on the line for this gentleman. We are in a one-stall situation. I do not understand, now that I think about it, why there were not more readily toilets available, but there was a long line for Uno toilet, and I just remember that because if people had to pee, they would be peeing, and no one else in this bathroom was doing anything but waiting in this line.
Were there not porta potties?
No, to my recollection, it was just this little square building that had, two sides. One side for the women, one side for the men. Maybe there was another bathroom somewhere else around, but whoever was guiding me to get to the bathroom didn't find it, and this is the only one we found.
I will say this. I don't think there's many kids shitting themselves at water parks. No offense. I know it has happened to other kids. And adults, I'm sure. It just, I feel like you don't hear as many of those stories. Maybe for
Probably
good
for a reason.